Oh, I finally have gotten Xbox Remote Play to work. And for the first Xbox stream, we're gonna play some Back to the Future. Back to the Future. Let's go to settings real quick. Always gotta have the subtitles on. Shove the effects up a little. Keep the music there. I think that's fine. Alright. Playing Back to the Future. Forget it. Would you like to see notifications when Marty has a new goal? Yeah, sure. Starring Telltale Games, which is completely changed.
Alright, I'm ready.
Very different now.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Einie. Hey, boy, get in there.
Look at that Doge.
In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Got it.
Not me. The car. The car.
Yeah, Marty. Come on, Marty. So I for one, I'm a huge fan of the Back to the Future films. I love them. They're one of the greatest.
My
movies
calculations
ever.
are correct. When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Whoa, he said shit. Whoa. I love the Back to the Future movies. I just recently
Watch this.
watched all 3 with a very special person. You disintegrated Einstein!
What did I tell you? 88 miles per hour! The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
Ah, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Doc. You disintegrated Einstein.
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
What?
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And
You
at
built a
61
time machine
a.m. and 0
out of a
seconds,
DeLorean,
you'll catch up
Doc?
with him and the time machine.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Doc.
Are you telling
Telling
me that you built a time machine
machine
out of a DeLorean?
out of a DeLorean?
The way I see
I
it,
love
if you're
that.
going to build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal. Look out!
Whoa.
Doc?
Huh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
But Doc, the dog. Well, get Doc's notebook.
No time to talk now, Marty. Go to the toolbox and get that notebook.
Okay. We have the hints. Okay. Okay, so it tells us everything we need.
What's in the box?
Don't touch that! It's plutonium!
Plutonium?
Plutonium?
How do you think I generated 1.21 gigawatts of power?
Would you just call me?
Notebook. Got it. Flux capacitor?
That's it!
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I've detailed the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. Is mass equals I times Z, and E equals the square root of Z times C squared.
Wait a minute, this
Doc,
isn't the way it happened.
something's way off here.
What's going on?
Doc?
Twin Pines Mall. Lone Pine Mall.
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake.
Doc! Doc, no!
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, Marty.
Doc, come back! Doc!
That's very different from what happened in the
Doc!
movie.
Marty, is everything okay?
The weird science poster in the background, I love it.
Yeah, Mom, it was just a nightmare. I was in the past, and Doc was there.
Takes place after
Well,
the
you're
third
safe
movie.
and sound now. Back in good old 1986. But you'd better get up. Your father's waiting for you.
Yeah, your
Huh?
father's waiting for you.
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap, I'm late.
Back to the future, the game. Ooh. Episode 1. It's about time. No shit. Written and designed by Andy Hartzell, Mike Stemmel. Back when Telltale did more licensed stuff than they did now. I mean, they're still doing some licensed stuff. Derek Sakai. Peter Sakel? Sakel? Oi! Oi! Who you calling old? I ain't old, you're old. Get that burp. That's for you. Also, hi Rose. How are you? How are you? You're older than SpongeBob. I'm good. My headphones came in yesterday.
Dad.
Hey, I'm glad.
Are we too late to stop the sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc's stuff. The city has no right
Now,
to.
son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
It's just not fair. At least things can't get any worse.
Oh, it's fucking
Hey, Marty.
Biff.
Hi, Biff.
Hey,
Come to
Marty.
see if the old crackpot had any buried treasure?
Nah, I guess I'm just remembering.
Select dinosaur. Make sure Doc didn't leave anything dangerous. Einstein's ball.
I miss Einstein.
Average city destroying property. Average city destroying property for parking. I know, right? Ooh, fish
A
tank.
fish tank? I never knew Doc raised fish.
He didn't.
Doc's fish had weird taste in decor. Kind of like Doc.
I like how he's trying to sound like Michael J. Fox.
Why Doc didn't take any of these with him?
It's like a weird Michael J. Fox impression.
Does nature contrive it so that even with a time machine, you can intervene to prevent your own conception, for example?
Wait, is that Marty McFly? It is. It's Marty McFly. Let's see what we got here. Hi, Dad.
Hey, Dad.
What's Biff doing here?
What's Biff doing here? He wasn't a friend of Doc's.
It's a public sale, Marty. Everyone's allowed. Even Biff.
Who's running this sale anyway?
Oh, that'd be me, son.
You? Why?
Well, once it became apparent that the bank was going through with the sale, I volunteered to oversee it in order to make sure that Doc's
Probably
stuff
remember
would
when
be
the Wizard of
treated
Oz
with a
movie came
modicum
out.
of
I do not
respect.
remember when it came
Isn't
out,
that
but I did
right,
watch
Biff?
it.
You got it, Mr. McFly.
I'm telling you, this sale is a joke. Doc's only been gone for a few months, and I happen to know.
Yes, you've told us he's not dead. He's on a trip. Let's say you're right. Have you considered that this trip may not have been entirely voluntary? I hate to say it, but Doc's run up some pretty sizable debts around town. Maybe he's just hiding from his creditors.
You got
You
Doc
got
wrong.
Doc wrong. Sure, maybe he's not so good with money. That's just because his mind's always on bigger things. But he's still a straight-up guy. He'd never run away from his problems.
I mean,
Well,
it came
you
out
know
when you
him
were
better
going
than
through
I
the
do,
war of
son, but
1980.
the
No, I
bank
didn't.
is within its rights to sell
Rose.
off his stuff. Maybe you should try to find some things to remember him by before Biff grabs them all.
Do you think dreams can predict the future?
Well, you know I don't go in for that mystical stuff, but I do think they can reflect how you're feeling about the future. What did you dream?
Oh, just weird
I love
stuff
the hint.
about Doc.
I love the hint that's just
Well, that's
on screen
understandable, don't
and
you
not
think?
leaving the
I
screen.
guess, but I
Have you
feel
looked
like it
at
was
Doc's
telling me
model of Hill Valley?
something. I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
I see the hint. I see the hint. I don't need the hint.
Let's make some noise.
The iconic scene. Just like in the beginning of the first movie.
It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies.
I know. Let's see what we got here. Tells us everything we can interact with. I'm pretty sure we interact with most stuff here. What's up, Biff?
Hey, Biff.
Oh, hi, Marty.
What are you doing here?
Well, I was as bummed as anybody to hear that the old nutcase had kicked it.
He's not.
But I'm not above picking through the remains. You know what they say. Don't look a gift horse in the butt.
What?
Doc's not dead, you know. He's still around.
Oh, really? Do you see him around here?
I'm looking for something, in particular.
Yeah? Something valuable?
Never mind.
Damn it, Biff. Let's see what we got here. Scientific equipment.
Hope that wasn't poison gas or anything.
I hope that wasn't poison gas or anything. What's this?
Doc must have whipped up some crazy compounds in that cauldron. It smells like beef stew.
Hey, let me try, Marty.
Now, Biff, let Marty have his turn.
You got it, Mr. McFly.
Hey, let me try, Marty.
Doc built this model at downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
You know, you and my folks go way back.
Yeah? So?
So how about letting me have that model courthouse, for old time's sake?
I think I'll keep it.
Give it here, Biff.
Well, well, looky what we have here. Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me to...
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something.
Oh, God. We can't let Biff have that notebook. Let's see.
Seems kind of empty without the courthouse.
Seems kind of empty without the courthouse. see. Come on. Yeah. Dab cabras.
Enough of that junk.
Now, Biff.
Sorry, Marty.
Let's see. Oh, there it is.
Looks like a hand crank lightning rod, or maybe a lightning powered pencil sharpener.
What do we need to do? Oh, there it is. The guitar.
Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
We know what to do with that. Wait, what's this? Photo of George McFly.
I keep this picture of my dad to remind me that even the most hopeless losers can grow up to be pretty cool guys. Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look, it's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done.
Now, Biff. I think that's Marty's guitar.
Oh, gosh, you're right, Mr. McFly. Oh, here you go, Marty. Let's hear a few licks. Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll.
Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll. I gotta distract the dad.
Hey, Dad. About Biff. Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time.
Believe me.
I can handle him.
So can I.
I guess you can. Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way. But you know where to find me.
That notebook is Doc's legacy. I've got an obligation to protect it.
Now, hold on a minute. Didn't you just get done telling me Doc's still around? Off traveling somewhere?
Yeah?
Then how is it your obligation to protect his legacy? You can't have it both ways, Marty.
He's got a point.
If Doc's alive, he can protect his own legacy.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
Yeah.
And now, something your kids are really gonna like.
Thanks for warming them up for me, Butthead.
Thanks, butthead. Thanks, butthead.
Now watch me blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever you say. Rock on, Biff.
Oh, shit.
He's knocked out.
Doc, where are you?
Huh? It's the DeLorean. Wow. I'm gonna completely ignore it. What's the DeLorean doing here? Wasn't it destroyed in Back to the Future 3 by the train?
Doc?
No. Yo, DeLorean's a nice car. It's Einstein.
Where do you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
Let's see. time circuit switch, shoe.
I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe.
Ah.
Marty?
Marty!
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whatever it is. I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right. Last time departed. Oh, jeez. Come on. Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now? Looks like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc.
Let's see. Examine.
Ah!
Marty?
Ah!
Marty?
Marty? Ah.
The time-traveling shoe is my only clue to finding Doc.
Hello,
What
Einstein.
kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie?
Bark, bark. Barky, barky, barky.
What do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto something.
Great Scott!
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie? A1 liquor. I like the new bars Mr. Figgins put on the windows. Very secure.
I see you sneaking into that liquor store, young man!
Jesus. Damn, lady. I see you sneaking into that liquor store, young man. Oh.
Starbase 0. I hope Jimmy's fixed the wild gunman machine.
Ugh.
I guess there's time for a quick game.
Yeah, let's go. I love how this just... So we get...
Okay, now I'm ready.
Okay, now I'm ready. What's up, Einstein?
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie? Why couldn't Doc have invented a dog translator?
Right? E. Strickland.
Step away from the door!
Ah!
Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat!
Hey, yo, what?
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see.
I got something to show you. Shows a gun. How do I...
A shoe? Wow, now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
I don't know, man. Just keep walking.
Leave that creature outside.
Sorry, Annie.
Sorry, Einstein.
Poor little Einstein. Bark, bark.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. Now I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But...
Ooh,
I'm
candy.
sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up. Have a seat, Sonny.
Okay.
Hey! You kids! Put out those cigarettes!
Stop smoking, you little shits. Hey, cat.
Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ms. Pretty Whiskers is very particular about who handles her food.
Candy.
the candy looks older than I am. Mind if I take a look?
Go ahead, dear.
Man, these are powerful. I could see Biff going into the video store.
You wouldn't believe the filth that boy watches. Yeah, he's nothing but an out-of-control hedonist, just like his father.
There's a clue to find a dock out there. I'm not seeing it. I don't even know where to start looking.
Oh, let's talk to that Ed.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Hey, yo.
Yes? Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Hi, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
a speakeasy in Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral
I'd like
depravity,
to
you
say
know?
otherwise.
Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Whoa. What's with all these,
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out. Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
Whoa.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
That is true. Where was
Where
it?
was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny.
Aunt
A generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
The
Interesting.
video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
Following year, as I recall.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Yeah, Marty, you fucking...
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
Damn. Ooh, pictures.
Is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
Damn.
What are these?
My editorial trophies.
Cat Lovers Quarterly.
It's legitimate journalism.
Miss Strickland lost that shoe the day the speakeasy burned down. But when was that?
Well, let's figure it out.
Don't touch those. My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
Jam? I don't got jam on my hands. What do I look like, a PB&J eater? I only eat peanut butter. Peanut butter.
Miss Strickland, about your tea. You forgot to turn on the...
U! It's spelled with a U! You illiterate vandal!
That tea's never gonna boil. That tea's never gonna boil.
I love... just spell for you, you fucking it.
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything.
Old people, I swear.
Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice picture.
Let's see. The other ones?
Brown Mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded. Alright, Einstein brought me this shoe, and Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the speakeasy burn down? I at least need to know the year. Firm announces plans for Lone Pine Mall. Peabody
Ooh.
Ranch to be rezoned for commercial development. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
Oh, the binoculars, maybe.
Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
I use the binoculars to look at the video store. Valley Video. 1932. Oh, he got that secret video. You know what he got. He got
Rebuilt in
that
February
corn.
1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
Now we do the radiator.
There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
She got that peacock walk. You saw that?
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out! Get out! Get out!
Ooh, that face had some weird clipping.
Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
Hooligans!
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
It's a work uniform.
It's, my uniform. Didn't I tell you? I got a job.
At the Model T factory?
Yeah. No.
Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I
Yeah.
hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone. Ready to go, Einstein?
Alright, Einstein.
Time circuits? On.
Time circuits.
Capacitor.
Fluxy.
Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
Let's go save Doc. Hill Valley, next 4 exits. Ba-da-bum bum bum ba ba-da-ba ba 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 ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-da ba-da-ba-da ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Copyrights and copyrights and copyrights. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. Oh. Bang, bang. See the car of the future at Hill Valley Exposition. Coming this fall. Hey, look, there's the car of the future. I love how he always hides it behind some sort of billboard. And it works. No one ever checks behind these billboards. Hill Valley, 2 miles. He's got a 2-mile walk for him. Gotta love that 2-mile walk.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
The Valley Stationaries. Oh, hey. Bum 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 bum. Yeah. Oh, my bad, man.
Young man, excuse me, young man.
Who? Me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man-in-the-street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
I know.
How'd Doc get himself into...
Doc?
Doc is his nickname. I'm good friends with Carl.
You are? Really? Oh, but I need an unbiased opinion for my story. Pretend you don't know him. How would you feel about his heroic act of destruction?
I don't get it's
Well,
bomb.
I'm not so big on bomb blasts.
Yes, but this bomb blasted a speakeasy, the very symbol of lawlessness and corruption. You're all for cleaning up the town, aren't you? Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
I'm coming after him.
Tell him, go ahead, make my day.
Make your day what? Never mind. I'll play around with it and see if I can come up with something better. Mr. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's...
Ooh, Harry Callahan. Michael Corleone. I love Michael Corleone.
Michael Corleone.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Corleone. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
I know, I met you back. I mean, I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no, down boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Doc, I gotta find Doc.
He's at the police station. Ooh. Let's go into the barber shop.
Hey, can I get some moose?
What does this look like? A hunting lodge?
What does this look like? A hunting lodge? Come on, get out of here. Stationery store. Not hired.
You gonna buy anything?
No.
Then get out.
Are you gonna buy anything?
I
No.
guess this is where the speakeasy
Get out,
goes
you
down.
fucking
How'd Doc
bum.
ever get mixed up in that? Gale, Zemeckis, and Fine. Attorneys at law. No solicitors.
No solicitors. No solicitations.
Hello?
No solicitors!
Hi, Bob.
Bank of Italy?
How can I help you, sir?
Without any money, I don't really have any business in there.
How can I help you, sir? Ooh. Let's go down that way. Look, you see that? What does that say? Frankenstein. The man who made a monster. Ooh. Look at me. I'm Marty McFly. Einstein. Hey, boy. How you doing, dog?
Hey, how you doing, Einie?
I'm glad we could pet Einstein. Best part of the game. Petting the dog. Running. Oh. Soup kitchen. Yeah, let me get some soup.
McFly? Biff?
Kid!
Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here? Well, I was getting kind of hungry,
So I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right. That's better. What are you looking at, punk?
Keep your eyes on the soup, kid.
Well?
Well, what?
What are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly?
Yes?
That hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 + 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
Hello,
I better
guy.
not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline. Maybe I should go to the jail and talk to Doc before I start dialing random people in 1931.
But that's the best thing to do.
Lazy hands make a man poor, but diligent hands bring wealth. Maybe that's my problem. Lazy hands.
Today's soup.
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help.
Cabbage.
Okay. Hey, never mind.
Hey, never
What are those
mind.
tables for?
We keep a few extra tables around for our end-of-the-month hobo soirees.
I don't understand. What was it? Spice rack?
Nice rack.
Yeah, we got all kinds of culinary enhancements back there.
Looks like these pipes go into the basement.
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa!
Damn, the way he handled that revolver. Soup. This is a
Sisters
messy
of Mercy Soup Kitchen. Come for the soup, stay for the salvation.
Come for the soup. Stay for the cannoli. Come for the soup. Stay for the cannoli.
Hill Valley Police Station. Cripes, this place looks old, even for 1931.
Well, let's go into the police station.
Who are you and what do you
1891.
want?
Can I talk to, Carl Sagan?
Are you his lawyer?
No.
Then scram.
Then scram. Well, that's what I get.
Artie,
Doc,
what are you doing here?
you sent for me, Doc.
Mountain Dew Laguna lemonade
I
is so
did?
good.
Wait,
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan?
A plan, right?
But what?
But what?
Let's alert the force.
Tell the authorities.
Tell them what? That my friend from the future has proof that I'll be murdered tomorrow? They'd ship us both off to the loony bin. And trust me, you don't want to see the inside of a 1931 insane asylum.
That's true. Let's talk to the gangsters.
Maybe I could talk to the gangsters. Tell them they're about to shoot the wrong guy.
I don't think the criminals of this era are going to be very receptive to a complete stranger telling them that their secret assassination plan is misguided, do you?
True. Good point there. Let's make a stand.
We try to tough it out. Now that we know what's coming, maybe we sneak it past the gangsters with a bulletproof vest or something.
That might work with 1 or 2 bullets, but from the looks of this article, it appears that I'm going to be mowed down in a hail of Tommy gun fire that rendered the innocent stranger little more than a pulpy mass of bones and gristle.
Gristle?
Like that.
According to the byline, one Edna Strickland.
I should have guessed. Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum-shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Oh, I guess I could break you out
Suppose I
of
could
jail.
just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely.
Aha! What about the space-time
Talking to
continuum?
yourself cause, irreparable damage to the space-time continuum or something?
It should be fine. I've already invented the idea of the rocket drill. You've just got to goad my younger self into finishing the prototype.
Ah, I see. And where can I find your younger
let's
self?
say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll
We'll
get you
get
out of
Doc
here in
out
no
of
time.
there.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
All right, let's go. Let's go give that house a call. Hello. Hello, cue ball. I just got a phone call to make.
Eli thought she was drunk and said to her, "How long will you keep on getting drunk? Get rid of your wine." Eli should mind his own business.
Yeah, he should.
Brown residence.
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
The courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
Oh, now we know. Klondike?
Brown Estate. Klondike 51038.
Gotta go. Alright, now let's get to the courthouse. Bum, ba, bum. Ooh. We're running. Man, this one has like a very distinct art style. It's like before they decided to do the whole Walking Dead art style. So it's a bit more like animated.
Don't touch those. These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm Michael, Corleone.
Emmett Brown, but I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact.
the fucking voice cracking.
Naturally, H2A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than expectation value of the right?
Hold on.
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
Don't worry.
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party of the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer, or soda. What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice
Sugary
turning, that's
beverages.
my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
You sound a little
Sounds
scared.
like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Come on, Doc. Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Corleone, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together. And we in the legal profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
Your dad tell you that?
Every morning.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science. Oh, let's start over. Equals mass times acceleration force. That's Newton.
I don't know what I need to do. I need to talk to Doc. Old Doc. Doc!
Psst, Doc.
Marty, have you found my younger self yet?
I know this really isn't the right time or place, but I found your notebook.
Ah, so that's where I left it. Why'd you bring it here?
Because the bank's selling off all your stuff.
They can't do that.
That's what I keep trying to tell them.
Well, you hold on to it for safekeeping. We'll deal with my financial situation in 1986 after we saved me from a grisly death in 1931.
Yeah.
What do you know about Edna Strickland?
Edna, we never really socialized when I was younger. She was a few years older than me, and we traveled in different socioeconomic circles. Why do you ask?
She thinks you're a hero for burning down that speakeasy. She's doing a story on you.
A story? Oh, yes, now I remember. Ask Edna, the etiquette column that doubled as a pro-temperance soapbox. She believed that the consumption of alcohol would inevitably lead to a complete societal breakdown.
Sounds like a fun gal.
You should have seen her when the hippies started showing up in the 60s. She just about lost her mind.
That would explain a lot.
About kids.
What's the story with this kid Tannen jerk anyway?
Biff's father? By this time next year, he'll be pulling down a life sentence in San Quentin. There was even a song about it.
Wait, if Biff will be born in 1938, and Kid will be in prison...
As I recall, he escaped from prison in 1937 for about 3 hours.
That's a busy 3 hours.
No kidding.
Those 3 hours, he just wanted to have some fun.
Guess who I bumped into at the soup kitchen? My grandfather.
No!
Don't worry, I didn't talk to him or change his future or anything.
Good.
I wish I could, though. This era's Tannen is treating him like dirt.
Don't worry. If history plays out as it's supposed to, he'll soon be out from under Kit Tannen's thumb and free to live out his life as a humble accountant with your grandma. What was her name again?
Sylvia.
Right, Sylvia.
Anyway, what are you doing in
How'd you
jail?
end up in jail in 1931 anyway?
During my trip to the past, I decided to look into one of Hill Valley's unsolved mysteries.
The fire at the speakeasy.
Exactly. I thought I was safely hidden across the street. But when the fire started, there was a tremendous explosion, and I was knocked unconscious by a stray brick. When I woke up, I was here in jail, charged with arson.
That's horrible.
I know. Worse yet, I still don't know who started the fire.
Where have you been all this time? I missed you.
I've missed you too, Marty. But I thought it was important to let you live your own life for a while, free from the insanity of time travel.
I gotta admit, it was nice to not have my family history blowing up in my face for a few months.
Besides, I've been busy raising my own unpredictable teenagers.
Oh my god.
So how are Clara and the kids?
They're fine. Right now we're trying to decide where to send Jules and Vern to college. Clara prefers the 2020s, but I'm partial to the 1960s. We're planning on visiting you and Jennifer in 2011 soon.
Me and Jennifer? In 2011?
Oh, forget I said anything.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute, actually.
Where'd the DeLorean come from? The last time I saw it had been smashed to pieces by a train.
It's a fantastic story. Do you remember when the DeLorean got struck by lightning in 1955?
Yeah?
Unbeknownst to either of us, the lightning produced a temporal duplicate of the time machine, one that was tossed 70 years into the future.
Whoa.
Right. I found out about it during a trip to 2025 and recovered it just in time to stop Griff Tannen from vandalizing the time stream.
Heavy. So that DeLorean...
is for all intents and purposes the exact same machine as the original. Plus or minus little bells and whistles I've added over the years, of course.
Whoa, that's awesome. Anyways, well, I met your younger self.
Well, I met your younger self.
Great.
And I gotta say, you're kind of uptight.
What?
You won't even talk to me.
I find that hard to believe. Tell me what happened.
You know, your younger self seems really dedicated to the law.
It's a facade, I assure you. I had to keep up appearances to appease my father.
Why does your younger self mutter all the time?
Muttering? Why would I be
You got
muttering?
achievement.
I never mutter unless... The Hill Valley Expo!
The Expo?
Yes, the Expo. How could I have forgotten? In a few months, the younger me will put on a demonstration at the Hill Valley Exposition, my first public foray into the world of science. Everyone in town will be there, including a number of noted inventors who shaped my career.
So, it was a big success?
No, it was a miserable failure, but it was a spectacularly miserable failure, one which marked my transition from an amateur garage scientist into a professional seeker of truth.
Who still makes science stuff in the garage? Emmett says he's not.
I tried asking him about your rocket drill, but he says he's not a scientist.
What? What? Father.
What's he got to do with this?
In 1931, I was still deathly afraid of my father discovering the truth about my scientific predilections, so I carefully kept them under wraps, practicing science at odd hours, away from his prying eyes.
Interesting.
That sucks.
It sucked a lot. Fortunately, I eventually stood up to him, but right now, my younger self probably thinks you've been sent by my father to check up on me.
How can I get Teen
What do I
Doc
do to
to
convince
trust?
Teen Doc that I'm not a spy?
I'm not sure.
Let's talk about your younger self's problems later.
Okay, but don't forget we're on a bit of a deadline here.
Oh! Wait a minute. Oh, where is it?
This notebook has all of Doc's plans for the flux capacitor and the DeLorean. I'd better make sure it never falls into the wrong hands.
Yeah. Ugh, come on. There we go. Good. Whoop. There we go. Oh, Doc. The walking controls are terrible.
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information
That's
from
so
about
funny.
me, mister, but you're wrong, wrong, wrong. Or
Maybe.
do we take H's stamp at the
Doc's
meeting
notebook
line
doesn't
up?
belong to him. Okay, actually, it does belong to him, but not yet. In any event, it's probably a really bad idea to give him a book full of all the things he hasn't invented yet.
Einstein?
Hey, how you doing, Einie?
What to do? I gotta figure out something in common. Let's go back to... Jesus Christ. Whenever the camera changes, it fucks over the thing.
After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
So let's...
After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight. Brown Estate, Klondike 51038. Psst, Doc!
Marty, how goes the escape plan?
Let's see,
I'm still not making any headway with your younger self, Doc.
Really?
What do I do to convince Team Doc that I'm not a spy?
I'm not sure.
Let's talk about your younger self's problems later.
Okay, but don't forget we're on a bit of a deadline here.
I'm a little confused as to what we need to do, and I don't want to get a hint. Maybe... No, because there's nothing we really need at the soup kitchen. Maybe go... Oh! Wait. Maybe if we call the Brown residence. Let's see.
Brown residence?
No, okay.
Nice rack.
Yeah, we got all kinds of culinary enhancements back there.
I may be very dumb. We're gonna have to use a hint. He's muttering about the expo. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm incredibly dumb. Right.
you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Come on, you can trust me, Doc. Emmett, it's your future I'm looking out for, in more ways than one.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you and science.
Oh, that word again! If you insinuate I'm a scientist once more, I'll sue you for defamation of character!
I'll sue you.
Oh, let's start.
How do I just...
Force equals mass times
Ah!
acceleration, of course. That's stupid. But how... Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. Oh.
Is he, huh?
20 newtons are required to maintain a constant mass of acceleration. Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Doc will want to hear this.
Alright, Morty!
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief! Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was gonna say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals a Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
So...
It'll be fine.
Alright. It'll be fine. God damn it. Wow. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Alright.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
H equals the...
H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator?
Yeah.
Great Scott! If H is the Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
I'm from the planet... I read a lot of Jules Verne.
It's like this.
You know about my rocket power drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning?
I need it tonight.
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done! I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered the subpoena. Part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
Arthur McFly? I've got to subpoena my grandpa?
It's Kid Tannen.
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
The hell's a Chicago overcoat? The hell's a Chicago? The hell's a Chicago overcoat? Wait, hold up. Huh? A Chicago overcoat? I'm looking it up. Hold on, guys. Chicago overcoat? Chicago overcoat is a Prohibition-era slang term meaning coffin or cement shoes. Oh! Cement shoes, concrete shoes, or Chicago overcoat is a method of murder or body disposal. Oh my god. Usually associated with criminals such as the mafia or gangs. It involves weighing down the victim, who may be dead or alive, with concrete and throwing them into water in the hope the body will never be found. In the U.S., the term has become a tongue-in-cheek euphemism for a threat of death by criminals. While a common trope in fiction, only one real-life case has ever been authenticated. Cement shoes involve first binding, incapacity, or unaliving the victim, and placing each foot into a bucket or box, which is then filled with wet concrete. Oh! Okay. So that's a Chicago overcoat. Oh my god. Alright.
Nice bike. Huffy?
Huffy? I'm not huffy. I'm passionate. Passionate about justice, safety, law,
That's the
and
name of the
order.
brand.
Never mind. Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
I'm sorry about the way Einstein lit into you back there. I don't know what got into him.
Well, I hope you've learned to keep him under control.
Yeah, I found someone to keep him distracted.
Very good. Now let's see if you know your multiplication tables.
Did you finish the story you interviewed me for? About Carl Sagan?
Yes, but those pig-headed editors at the paper rejected it. They said my story was slanted, and that I was glorifying a suspected arsonist. As if their stories aren't always glorifying the criminal vermin that run this town. This whole thing makes me so mad I could spit. Though of course I never would. There's an ordinance against it, and it's so untidy.
Yo, Miss Strickland kinda, you know what I'm saying? She kinda...
What's the scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen. It's under new management, you know. And oh, we mustn't jump to any conclusions. Not till the facts are in. I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup deliveries.
What's the Stay Sober?
The Stay Sober Society?
You haven't heard of the SSS? They do the most marvelous work, taking hopeless drunken bums and turning them into former hopeless drunken bums. I'm one of the founding members. And not to say that I was ever, well, you know. Anyway, we've always met in the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen, but for some reason the new managers don't want us down there, so we're stuck. We've got nowhere to meet.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
The Brown residence.
You mean Judge Brown's place?
Yeah, I happen to be good friends with his son Emmett, and he's told me the judge would love to lend his place out for, you know, good causes like yours.
Really? Why, that's the most generous, public-spirited offer I've received in a month of Sundays. Please, tell your friend Emmett we accept. The meeting isn't due to start for a little while, so that'll give our people some time to set up.
Yeah, you make soup
hot
deliveries.
soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither. Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for unwanted children, Foggy Mountain Home for the incurably
St. Francis
insane,
Xavier
Shady
Ranch.
Acres Rest Home. Oh, I can barely keep track of them all. It's a very
I like
big
those
job.
little, what you call it?
Hey, I can help you deliver soup. I donate a lot of time to charities.
Oh, which ones?
The, Mario Brothers.
Ah, yes. The Italians do so many good works.
If you'll just fix it so I can pick up the barrels of soup.
Now hold your horses, let's not get over eager. I drive the soup cycle in this town, and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart. But if you're well connected with the local charitable institutions...
Yeah?
You can let me know when they're running low on soup.
As a matter of fact, I do know a local charity that's running low on soup.
Oh? Who?
The orphanage.
The orphanage.
My, how those little ragamuffins can eat.
She even looks both ways.
All right, Edna, just think of all those poor unfortunates and hold your nose. Mr. Donnelly!
A barrel of soup. Alright. Interesting. Alright. Why a rocket drill?
Some of us down at the patent office are wondering, what made you think of a rocket-powered drill?
Ah, that'd be Journey to the Center of the Earth by Jules Verne. It was a revelation.
Yeah, that's kind of what we figured.
Have you read The Time Machine?
You read The Time Machine?
H.G. Wells? Not yet, but it's on my list.
Why is your rocket
This
fuel
might be a
made of
stupid
alcohol?
question, but couldn't you have designed your rocket-powered drill to run on fuel that, you know, isn't illegal?
Illegal? What does law have to do with science? Science has its own laws. You of all people should know that.
Well, couldn't you tweak your engine design a little so it runs on something else?
Like what?
I don't know, gas maybe?
Gasoline? Pfft, yesterday's news. You'll see. By 1940, automobiles will all run on pure alcohol.
What do we know about
Kid
Kid Tannen?
Tannen. What do we know about him?
He's loud, he's obnoxious, he's not very bright, and he doesn't like anybody getting in his way.
Yep, that's a Tannen, all right.
Let's see. The subpoena's...
Subpoenas for Arthur McFly?
Have you seen him?
For a few seconds in the soup kitchen, but I think he's gone back into hiding.
Brilliant deduction, Einstein.
You have to deliver a lot of subpoenas?
Father's always sending me out to do these dirty jobs. He wants to expose me to different kinds of people. All he's exposed me to is a lot of new curse words.
Yeah.
What do you know about Arthur McFly?
Certified accountant. Graduated Hill Valley 5 classes ahead of me. Seems like a nice fellow, actually.
How did he get mixed up with a guy like Kid Tannen?
Who knows? Sometimes people find themselves stuck in situations they can't get out of.
Yeah. Why don't you quit?
Serving subpoenas is such dirty work. Why don't you just say no?
Look, what's the worst thing that can happen to me on this job?
You can get
You
shot.
could get shot.
Yeah, well, believe me, that's nothing compared to what I get my mouth off my pop.
Any idea where we could find Artie?
Not a jot. If only we had a way of tracking him.
We'll get that subpoena delivered. My name isn't...
Michael Corleone!
Yeah.
My name is Michael Corleone. I am Michael Corleone. I definitely do not have a... Let's see what we got, y'all.
I need to get the subpoena into Arthur McFly's hands, so young Doc will have the time to help me bust old Doc out of jail. What
the hell, Matches? You got kiwi all over my socks!
Sorry, boss.
Get out of here. How about you? Huh? I'm sitting at a shoe shine booth. You walk up. Either you're here to shine my shoes, or you got a death wish. Which is it?
Edna Strickland thinks your soup kitchen might not be on the up and up.
That dame gets on my nerves. Got a great pair of gams, though.
Gams?
Hey, I represent United Charities of Hill Valley. Can you authorize me to pick up soup from your establishment and deliver it to some very deserving souls?
Nah, that Strickland dame's got the charity racket pretty much locked up. No point in giving her competition.
Understandable.
I guess you won't talk about your business.
Why not? I got nothing to hide. I recently acquired controlling interest in the Sisters of Mercy Soup Kitchen.
Oh. You don't seem like a soup kitchen kind of guy.
Isn't a soup kitchen an odd line of business for a guy like you?
I like soup. Plus, I got a heart as big as all outdoors. Buff a little harder. I want to see myself in the toes.
How come you won't let the Stay Sober Society hold their meeting in the cellar of your soup kitchen?
We got other plans for that cellar, and it don't necessarily involve staying sober.
I'm looking for a guy named Arthur McFly. He's my, sort of a relative.
Well, he's my employee. He's very busy today.
So when do you think Arthur will be leaving the office?
When I tell him he can leave the office. Hey, you Mr. Spy.
Isn't that Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat. Now, it's my peanut bowl.
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out. Hey, kid! Yeah? What the hell is that? Hey!
What'd you do?
Give me that hat, you lousy crook! Emmett!
Yeah, Emmett. Yeah, Emmett, let's go.
Nobody makes a monkey out of Kid Tannen! Hey!
He stepped in dog poo-poo.
Al! Fix me up!
Where'd you learn how to move like that?
Sandlot football. They used to call me the Streak.
Get out!
Alright, now let's go back to the dog. The dog knows. Come on, Einstein.
Hey, honey, come here for a sec, boy. Hey, boy, can you find the guy who belongs to this hat?
Where's he going?
Only one way to find out.
Oh.
Huh. Deja vu.
Fresh bread. That goes to town square. A billiards parlor.
is it?
It's McFly!
Shh, I know! I'll give it back to him after I give him the subpoena.
Hello.
I'll give it back to him after I give him the subpoena.
Oh my god, that's not what.
My grandpa may be a little wimpy, but he's got great taste in hats.
Damn right, that's a nice hat.
Hey, Arthur, can you come down a minute?
Do I know you?
I'm your mother's great nephew.
You mean my second cousin?
Yeah.
Glad to know you, but I can't leave this building till the boss says so. He's given strict orders. Sorry. Some other time.
Any ideas, Emmett?
Need any help?
Never mind.
What now?
What do you think you're doing?
I'm throwing the subpoena.
You can't do that. You have to hand it to him.
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
We've got some important information for you, but we can't yell it. It's private.
Then put it in a postcard and send it. I'm stuck up here till the boss tells me I can leave. Sorry. Some other time.
Interesting. Let's try again.
What now?
Let's try. Oh, wait. Let's get Emma.
Need any help?
Never mind.
Oh, come on. How hard it was to ask for some help.
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
We've got something for you.
It's a
subscription to the Accountant Weekly. He won't come out if he knows why we're really here.
No, right.
I'm not interested. And besides, the boss won't let me leave the room. Sorry. Some other time.
Gotta think about it. Oh! Oh. Soup. I think I got it. We gotta have Edna deliver soup to him. Is she even there? She is. Okay. Let's see if we can have Edna deliver the soup to him.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone.
Hello, Mr.
Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
Yes. I know it's
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The rest home? Stay Sober Society, Farm for the rest home.
The rest home.
Those dear old timers. Soup is one of the few pleasures they have left.
Okay. Oh, yes, soup kitchen. You set up a delivery. Now we move to a soup kitchen. Reserve for charity.
Hey, cue ball.
What?
The truck just arrived with a fresh shipment of, soup.
Soup?
Well, this is the regular soup, and this is the special soup.
Right. Special.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm spicing up the soup. It's my secret recipe.
Listen, this ain't the Savoy, and we ain't here to feed these bozos no fancy soup. The boss has got a business to rebuild, so knock off the goofing and mind your post.
All right. Just try the soup. Well?
I can see why you want to keep this a secret.
Excuse me.
You talking to me?
Why is the
soup in a barrel?
'Cause it's hard to ladle off the floor.
So this place used to be a soup kitchen.
What do you mean used to be? Despite recent changes in ownership, this joint is still available for the purposes of distributing food to the needy and the not so well-to-do, and no other purposes whatsoever.
Right. What's a tough guy like Kid Tannen doing running a soup kitchen?
Mr. Tannen purchased the soup kitchen from the Sisters of Mercy in an effort to repair his reputation as a respectable community figure after his fine name was besmirched by the malignant and malicious the actions of the misguided vandals that done burned down his place of business.
His speakeasy.
I cannot confirm nor deny any claims of so-called illegal bootlegging at the Just eat your damn soup, pipsqueak.
Can I have some soup?
Can I have a bowl of soup?
You're a soup kitchen. What do you think?
Hey, where's soup kitchen? What do you think? That's must be some terrible soup.
What kind of soup is this? It tastes like...
Scrolle ribolita?
I was gonna say week-old cabbage.
Everyone's a critic. Look, all I got to work with is this 2-bit soup in a barrel and spice rack that hadn't been restocked since the Coolidge administration. What do you think I should do to perk this slop up?
Let's see. Have you tried...
Have you tried chili powder?
Giving the soup a little heat, maybe?
Why, is it getting cold?
No, I mean, like chili powder. Muy caliente.
Oh, bit of a tough guy, huh? Actually, I like it spicy too, but it's gotta be edible for the common folks.
Come on, a little dash isn't gonna kill anyone.
Aw, heck. You got moxie, kid. Let's spice it up a bit, shall we?
Yeah, a little bit of chili powder.
Okay. Hey, never mind. I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline. There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help. Those who once ate delicacies are destitute in the street. Cheery. Huddle up, Emmett.
Huddle?
Just listen up for a second. Emmett, I can't get into the door over there. Those tables are jamming it shut.
The door? So your plan is to just waltz in there and take a barrel of alcohol?
No, of course not. That would be stupid, right?
I'll say.
Still, I'd like to get that door open. I can't do anything from out here.
Well, it's a simple matter of physics. A lever, some sort of stop. Let me see what I can come up with.
Okay,
What is it, kid?
Okay, I've got some more ideas about your soup.
Do tell.
Let's see. Have you tried
parsley?
parsley? It might help to complement the mellow flavor of the cabbage.
Compliment the mellow. What are you talking about?
Trust me.
You might be onto something, kid. Let me see what I got.
Okay, well, he's distracted.
Eureka!
Okay, now we'll talk to Emmett again.
Emmett.
Yes?
Oh, that's interesting.
Just a little mechanical ingenuity. In the end, the door is open.
Yeah, good job. We'll score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
Pretty neat, Doc. Nope. I'm still not getting through here. But at least those tables are propped up now. I hope Doc Jr.'s thingamabob holds out.
Thinking. Gotta put on my thinking cap.
Are those all cabbage soup?
Last time I checked.
Don't you have any other kinds of soup?
No.
What about those barrels?
What about them?
What kind of soup is that?
It's not it's special soup.
What's special about it?
It's made for grown-ups, kid.
A soup for grown-ups?
That's right, kid. Be nosy. See where it gets you. Hey, where do you think you're going?
The kitchen?
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Gotta think.
I hope Doc Jr.'s thingamabob holds out.
So I can sort of distract him, but... Oh!
I still think the soup needs more flavor.
Can I... with the hat?
I don't think that would be interested in Arthur's hat.
Yeah, okay. Gotta think. Let's see what happens if I interact with Kid Tannen again. Furrier? What the hell's a furrier?
Lamont's House of Ermine. I guess there's not much call for fur coats in the middle of the Depression, especially in June.
Yeah. Alright, let's see.
Well, look who's back. They say rats always return to the scene of the sinking ship. Get 'em, Matches.
His name's Matches? Bark, bark.
Come down from there, you son of a bitch! Right now! That's
I don't
an
think
order!
they're in a talkative mood right now.
Don't make me angry, Smucko! Get down here and face the music!
I don't think they're in a talkative mood right now.
You can't get away that easy!
Einstein, help!
Lay off! Get away from me, you crazy mutt!
Go away, dog. We're busy here. Go on, scram. Hey, where'd he go?
You let him get away, idiot!
Okay. Probably gonna hit. You've set up delivery. I'll get the shipment ready. Challenge takes you to the soup kitchen. But how? Okay, let's go back inside. Let's... Okay, we suspect the soup barrels is... Okay. You can't get in the kitchen, but you can still cause the objects in it to be moved. The baker's rack sits squarely on top of the lift. What if it were to be moved? If you about to spice the soup, he'll move the baker's rack. Yeah. Oh. Aha.
I still think the soup needs more flavor.
Then he moves the spice rack. And then the pipe. Aha!
Ah, Miss Strickland. Come for some more soup?
Come now, Mr. Donnelly. You know I wouldn't set one foot in this mockery of all that is good and decent if the poor of Hill Valley weren't so dependent on Mr. Tennant's overblown show of generosity.
Is that a yes?
Just give me the soup before I gag on the hypocrisy.
I'll tell the boss you said hello.
I'll just bet you will.
Edna picked up the barrel of hooch. Now all you have to do is to get it from her somehow.
And now we tell her to take it to the new site for the Sober Society, which they're not going to be sober for any longer. Oh, God.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
I know a charity that
You
needs
asked me
soup.
to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The Stay Sober.
Stay Sober Society.
That's right. They'll soon be gathering at the Brown Estate, and we haven't provided refreshments. I can't get over the generosity of your friend Emmett volunteering his father's house for our meeting.
Huh? Wait there! Michael! What in the name of Thomas Alva Edison do you think you're doing?
Don't you get it? You need alcohol to run your drill, right? Those bootleggers at the soup kitchen won't let us get our hands on any of their hooch. But we can get Miss Strickland to pick it up for us and deliver it right to your door.
No, out of the question.
Why?
I can't just let strangers invade my parents' house. What do we know about these people?
They're sober.
Sober. It says so right in the name.
Well, okay, but Pop needs his peace and quiet at the end of the day. This meeting is sure to be too noisy for him.
They'll be quiet.
Be quiet. You'll be quiet, right?
Oh, yes! I play my tambourine very softly.
You hear that?
Yes, but
But what?
But it's still impossible.
Okay, forget the whole thing. We don't have to test your rocket-powered drill tonight.
We don't?
No. I'll take the train back to Washington and I'll tell the folks at the office to give the patent to Dr. McCoy.
Wait! You will instruct the members of the society to wipe their feet before they come inside.
Then you are Emmett Brown. I thought as much. You have such a righteous face.
Oh,
Edna Strickland, I don't know how to thank you for your generosity.
Pleased to meet you.
The feeling is mutual.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Now, you worry too much, Emmett. Now all we gotta do is serve that subpoena, and we're off to build your rocket drill.
And get my patent.
Yeah, your, patent.
Yep. Alright, let's see what we got here. Which is worse? Kids bark or bite? Marty isn't cowed by kids ranting, but timid Arthur probably would be. Jericho. Oh! Oh! I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. So that's why I go up the kid again. Come on.
Hey!
Hey!
ADHD beads. Oh, yeah, that's me right now. ADHD means, huh? Oh, man. Oh, welcome. Welcome to the street. Hope you're doing okay. Just play some Back to the Future.
We're only making
Okay. Let's see. Then with that.
it worse for yourself.
You're only
The longer
making
you
it
stay up
worse for
there, The
yourself.
longer I'm gonna take evacuating your guts.
God, I love Back to the Future so much.
Eviscerate.
Same here. I love Back to the Future.
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now.
And now we
Down
get
from there, you
the
son
I
of a
want to record
bitch.
them right now.
Right now. That's it.
I have to go to my inventory just to take it away.
Hey, Einie.
Back to the Future. Such a good
Look
movie.
out, boss. It's that crazy mud again.
It's that crazy dog.
I can't believe you lost him again.
You stupid nincompoop. Oh man. I was called a poophead again. By the way, the developers confirmed that this is the canon Back to the Future 4. I know, and I love it. I love that this is canon. Back to the Future 4. I still wish they could have actually made it into a movie instead of a game, personally. But the fact it's canon is great. Alright, back to Orphers. Boop.
What now?
It sucks we probably won't get a Back to the Future 4 for real because, you know, I meant to get the... Because, you know, Michael J. Fox's thing, and then, yeah, it's too late.
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now. It's Kid. Right away, boss.
Oh, McFly.
Where's Kid?
He's nowhere there, but, you're getting sued.
Arthur McFly,
Yeah?
got something for you.
Thanks. A subpoena?
I love it's not even showing it his
Ordering
hand.
you to appear in court and provide evidence in the investigation into...
Kid Tannen? Take it back!
You can't get rid of it, Mr. McFly. Once you've been served, it's your duty to report to the court at the earliest possible time. Failure to do so could lead to a warrant for your arrest.
Arrest! But Kid'll kill me. Stupid, stupid Artie. Holy cats, what am I gonna do?
I suggest you avail yourself to the protection of the court.
Oh gosh.
Got something for you. Pulls out gun. Oh, I got something for you. You're gonna get shot, boy.
We've served the subpoena and gotten a barrel of booze delivered to your house. Looks like we're off to your lab to build your rocket drill. You do have a lab, right?
What kind of future patent holder would I be without a lab? Come on.
He's got a point. If he wasn't a scientist, he wouldn't have had a lab.
I'm off to get the rocket drill.
Good.
Come on, let's go. Time waits for no man.
Exactly. Time waits for no man. Gotta.
Are you sure this is gonna work?
Don't let the ramshackle nature of my laboratory fool you.
Don't forget to charge that phone.
According to plan, we'll soon be in possession of the most powerful rocket fuel known to man.
That's great. How?
Well, it's very simple. This crankshaft induces a powerful direct current into the electrolysis chamber, producing hydrogen, which must be periodically released into the primary distillation barrel. While tending to the hydrogen, we'll also need to regularly sprinkle these shredded protein flakes into this aquarium of tuber bacteria to generate the necessary nitrogen to catalyze the reaction.
Cool.
Oh, hot! Extremely hot! The temperature of the reaction must be kept at a steady temperature of 623 degrees Kelvin by carefully pumping these bellows. Any questions?
Is there going to be a test on this?
Emmett, why is there a brace of drunkards gathering on our lawn?
Sweet fancy Moses, it's my father!
So?
So, he doesn't know I'm engaging in acts of scientific exploration in here. He thinks this is where I go to pour through my law books.
Oh.
You tend to the reaction. I'll try to get rid of him.
Tend to the what? Can't we just start over after he's gone?
It's too late. The reaction's already started. Don't worry. I'll try to help you out where I can.
But...
Emmett?
Coming, father! Father!
Don't you father me, child.
Flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, father.
I see.
Someday you are going to...
Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes?
We got it going.
Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere?
Damn. Telling your dad? Why don't you got a release valve, huh, Dad?
Excellent. Now twist the valve there. Great. We're about a quarter of the way home.
Emmett, get back here! You're going to find out.
Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy?
Someday you have children and you will look...
You call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building? A good start.
My blood pressure.
Won't you release me from your unattainable expectations?
We got it good. We're doing so good.
They come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There, I said it.
It's so chaotic. I love it.
Halfway there.
Emmett!
Keep up the good work.
Okay.
Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop.
Mother and I are shocked at your behavior, young man. You're going to
pressuring me to be something I'm not.
Emmett!
It's eating you, Father, but I wish you would go on a diet.
Your ancestors are spinning in their graves right now.
The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Listen to me. I honor your wishes. You treat me like common bacteria.
Keep bellowing like that. Mr. Emmett, you got...
Who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer.
Damn.
Almost there.
Emmett!
Coming, Father! What use is a microorganism for long? weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards. You don't like my performance at the courthouse, then?
Oh.
Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Don't you turn your back on me.
Well, bladders made no sense.
Why are you always bellowing at me?
Oh, I messed up.
What did you do?
Emmett, who are you talking to in there?
No one, Father. How many times do I have to prove myself to you before I can shake your overbearing criticisms?
Okay, sprinkle food.
No idea what kind of pressure I'm under. Galileo's rotations. Do you ever listen to yourself? Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father?
Damn!
Flares are nothing but overblown bags of gas. Stop being such a crank. If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards. Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes?
Let's go.
Well, maybe your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine. You really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this? I get a turn to talk, or is this going to be another monologue?
Oh, God.
I'm afraid we'll have to take this up later, Pop. My soup's about to boil over.
What? This isn't over, young man.
Woo! We did it.
Are you okay? You and your dad sounded...
It was an argument we should have had a long time ago. We... Oh!
What?
Electrolysis.
Eureka! Now all we gotta do is fuel up the old rocket power drill, and you and I can
take it and go.
Don't you want to test it first?
No time. The last train for DC leaves in just a few minutes.
All right. You've got to get this baby to the U.S. Patent Office.
Exactly.
So tell me, Michael, when can I expect to hear back from the Patent Office?
A month to 6 weeks.
Oh, in about, I'd say...
Oh.
I can't.
Huh?
Emmett, I'm not from the patent office.
I don't understand.
I lied to you, but I didn't want to. It was the only way I can get you to trust me. See, there's somebody who's in big trouble. Someone very important to me, to both of us. I can't tell you who, but I need to save him tonight, and I need your invention to do it.
Oh, I feel bad now. I hurt his feelings.
I'll get it back to you, I promise. And, Emmett, you're gonna be a great inventor.
Wait! Keep the throttle at about 8.
Oh. Oh. Ooh, the lights in my home just went crazy for a second.
Okay, Doc, I got the drill. Now let's get you out of here. Come on, start.
Mr. Corleone! You're too late!
Too late? The Doc's not supposed to be... Doc!
They're moving him to another facility for safekeeping! Oh, I better go get a quote from the police chief.
Paddy wagon intercepted. Suspect slain.
Uh-oh.
And they're still after him. How am I gonna rescue him now?
Haha.
At least the rocket part came out of this in one piece.
Then we put it on the bike.
Alright, I'm coming, Doc.
Oh. Mr. Corleone. Oh, 17 cents. God, I wish it was still 17 cents.
You're still in danger, Doc. I've gotta get you out of here.
What's that?
I said you're still in danger.
Never mind, never mind. Get me out of here, and we'll talk later.
It's Biff Tannen.
What's he doing here? Keys. The window's shut tight.
That's where we get the tire iron.
Why on earth would I want to whack that with a tire iron?
Not the keys, the window.
Why on earth would I want to whack that with a tire iron?
Bruh. Ah, I see. No! My God. Go back, go back, go back. Get the spare tire, the tire iron.
Keys are on the dashboard, but I can't reach them.
You need a protraction appurtenance.
What?
A reach extender.
Kid Tannen's driving the truck.
Kid Tannen? That explains a lot.
Oh boy.
I'll be back.
I'll wait right here.
What happens if I use the hubcap?
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
Maybe.
I don't think throwing the
No,
hubcap
okay.
at that would do any good.
Let's keep going right. Then maybe.
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
I need the distraction.
I need a distraction.
Leave it to me. Hey, driver. You're driving too fast. Watch how you take those curves. What are you trying to do? Kill me?
Not quick enough.
Okay. We'll ask him to distract him again.
Can you distract him again?
No problem. Hey, driver.
Hey, driver.
I demand to know where you're
Hey, driver.
taking me. And how long is it going to be till we get... I object to your tone of voice. And I find this seat distinctly uncomfortable. comfortable. Do you have a pillow I can sit on? Hey, I'm talking to you, driver. Don't ignore me.
You!
Ouchies.
Thanks, Doc. I guess that's why they call you the Street.
How did you know that?
I have my sources.
I have my sources. Alright, with the keys.
Stand back, Doc.
Marty! Ah!
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
Eat lead, Sagan!
Just like in Back to the Future 3.
Ow!
Ouchies.
Son of a bitch!
Get his gun. And then we use the gun. All that. Bang!
This is a rescue!
That's the idea.
Okay. Then we gotta hit the throttle.
Throttle.
Oh!
Uh-oh. The tannins and manure. Whoa! Whoa! Bonk.
Doc, are you okay?
I'm fine. But I wonder what sorts of bizarre repercussions my younger self's invention of a flying bicycle will have on the timeline.
Or
Did you
not.
know that would happen?
I had a suspicion. I never could keep those rockets from exploding.
So, what do we do now?
Now we get back to 1986 before our interactions with the past inevitably cascade into a calamitous future. Where'd you leave Einstein?
Doc?
He's not in the pound, is he?
No, I think we've got bigger problems right now.
Great Scott!
Doc, I don't feel so good. I don't want to go, Doc. To be continued. Oh. To be continued in the next episode of Back to the Future.
What's happening?
I don't know. We'll have to be careful not to run into ourselves.
Hey, fellas.
All right, McFly. Let's go see the boss.
History says Tanner will be arrested by a rookie cop by the name of Danny Parker.
I fear that nothing will save Hill Valley from descending into the fires of chaos and corruption.
Nothing is over until Kid Tannen says it's over!
Back to the Future, the game. To be continued in Get Tannen. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-ba-bum, ba-ba, ba-ba-bum, bum, 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 ba-da-bum, bum. Ba-da-bum, bum, 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 ba-da-bum, bum, 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 ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Yeah, 2010 to 15 of Telltale. Telltale Games, Back to the Future, is a trademark and copyright of Universal Studios. Remember that. That's why I bought this game, technically. Because Game Pass. Game Pass is where it is at, boys. Ah, yes. Now, get 10. Episode list. That takes us back to the episode list. Okay, cool. Let's just go. And that'll be it for tonight's / today's stream. Yeah, that's gonna be it. So instead, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna check if there's anyone I can raid, and then if there is, let's go raid them and say hello, hello, America, hello, hello, America. So far, there is no one that I feel like raiding. So instead, we're just gonna end it here. So, yay! Back to the future. Oh, yay! So instead, so next stream I will be continuing with Metal Gear Solid. So we got that going. We're gonna finally continue Peace Walker, and after that, it will be the next Metal Gear game or Back to the Future, whichever I feel like, or whatever I feel like streaming. You know, I know it's super consistent. Pookie, you've joined at the end of the stream. Poor Pookie. Oh, I'm ending the stream anyway, so. Hello, and bye-bye. Thank you, everyone, for joining. This was Back to the Future. Bye-bye. Kisses. Just kidding. Anyways, extra homework tonight for everyone, because I say so, and because you can all kiss my bum. I'm the best professor. No, oh, you better be doing that homework. You gotta learn your spells. You must learn your magic. You need to learn your magic, Keel. You're one of the ones in the remedial classes. I know. I've seen your grades. I've seen your grades. You need to do better in your magic schooling. No! That's it. Detention. 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 Detention for you.